Okay. Howdy, it's Wizard Warrior, and we're going to be reacting to Gojo's Makima. I have 40 seconds to get my thoughts before we start, so currently I don't know who wins. I think this is going to be a really good episode. I don't know what else to add other than, hey, this will be a good episode. Two and one, and let's go.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp and HelloFresh. Satoru Gojo, Jujutsu Kaisen Sorcerer Sensei.
Makima, Chainsaw Man's head of Tokyo Public Safety.
These two paranormal mentors are so strong that they change the very worlds they exist in.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Did this sound off to anyone else, or is that just
Japan,
me?
December 7th, 1989. Satoru Gojo was born, and the world changed.
And in the world of Jujutsu Kaisen, invisible, cursed spirits born from negativity threaten humanity.
So it's up to the Jujutsu sorcerers to do battle with them.
And what better way to learn the trade than to sign up for Tokyo Jujutsu High?
At this institution, a sorcerer will learn to harness their cursed energy, or the spiritual manifestation of intense emotion.
It's like Ki, but if Ki desperately needed therapy.
I
With
don't know
it, sorcerers
anything
can boost their
about,
physicality and perform devastating curse techniques.
Jujutsu
Anything from
Kaisen.
voodoo dolls to swapping places with mere claps.
Okay.
And lucky for humanity, Satoru Gojo's the
29?
best sensei a sorcerer could ask for.
Gojo isn't just the best, he's known as the strongest. His very birth forced the
Why is
strength
there
of
Among
curses
Us
to
there?
exponentially rise.
Wait.
Like witnessing a world record get broken, cursed society shifted to match the might of Gojo's presence.
As a kid, Gojo knew he was the shit. He mastered the art of the riz, the hoops, and the curse murdering, all alongside Suguru Geto, his sorcerer BFF.
Together, they planned on changing Jujutsu society for the better.
And if anyone could do it, Gojo could. Thanks to his bloodline, he got one of the most busted anime powers ever, Limitless.
Limitless grants Gojo a nigh-perfect defense by actualizing the very concept of infinity.
It creates an infinite space around himself, stopping anything coming his way. The dude is literally untouchable.
Kind of. Gojo tailored Limitless to automatically detect an object's mass and velocity. As the
Okay.
difference between himself and an object decreases, Limitless halves the object's velocity. It's like Zeno's paradox.
Think of it this way, if you're trying to get from point A to point B, first you gotta go halfway, then you gotta go another halfway, then another and another, and so on. With Limitless, you'll never arrive, just like my alimony payments.
Hence, infinity. Yeah, it might sound complicated, but it basically creates a spatial force field around Gojo at all times.
Techniques on this level would burn out other sorcerers in seconds. That's where Gojo's incredible 6 eyes come in. They let him see and near perfectly control cursed energy at the atomic level. So he'll basically never run out of juice in a fight. He isn't just built different, he was born different.
6 Eyes and
Okay,
Limitless
then.
gave Gojo the power to manipulate space itself. Gojo's Lapse Blue technique attracts and condenses space
don't
into
know.
singularities. With Reversal Red, Gojo does the opposite, repelling space.
weird,
Think push
but
and
I
pull.
also-
But you may be asking, how does one accomplish this with cursed energy? With math!
Curses!
Exactly! Cursed energy is typically negative, like with blue,
God
but
damn
when
it, why is it
multiplied
always
by
math?
itself, negative cursed energy becomes positive, creating red.
Oh, strawberry and blueberry.
So, what happens when you combine a positive and a negative?
Nothing.
Grape?
0! By combining Reversal Red and Lapse Blue, Gojo creates Hollow Purple, an enormous ball of curse energy that literally applies the concept of zero to an opponent, crushing and repelling them into nothing.
Gojo's a
Times
walking
something
cursed
by
Swiss
zero.
Army knife,
Okay,
levitation,
then that's
teleportation, even expanding Limitless to fry his enemies. Gojo can also use positive energy to heal humongous wounds, and he's constantly refreshing his brain with it 24/7 to keep up with all of this.
Still, there's one technique that costs more cursed energy than anything else in a sorcerer's repertoire.
Every sorcerer is born with an innate domain, a mental world shaped by their mind and heart.
Add cursed energy to it, and these domains can be manifested physically, a technique called domain expansion.
Every sorcerer worth their salt needs one, and you know damn well Gojo has the scariest, unlimited void. You get caught in this, your ass is grass.
Exposure to unlimited void overloads your consciousness with a stream of infinite information. A mere fifth of a second of exposure can leave a normal person in a vegetated state for months.
Too bad it requires so much energy you can only do it like once a day. Oh wait, except for Gojo, who has done it multiple times in a row. Thanks again, Six Eyes!
Quite frankly, Gojo was getting so strong that the axis of the Jujutsu world began to turn on him. Like the meta of a fighting game defined by one broken character, he defined the hierarchy of power in the sorcerer world. He alone was the honored one.
His mere presence can cause earthquakes. He outran sonic explosions and applied cursed energy within a microsecond.
Gojo has been repeatedly stated by many to be the strongest sorcerer there is.
That includes his ex-student Hikari, who can dodge lightning, or this little volcano-headed curse Jogo, the embodiment of humanity's fear of fire, who can bring down city-shattering meteors, and Gojo kicked his ass with zero effort.
But strength alone was not enough to fix his cursed world. When Geto rejected Jujutsu Society to forge his own justice, Gojo's philosophy changed. Instead of doing everything himself, he would teach a new generation of sorcerers to carry the torch when he could not.
It's all about setting an example. If it means a world where his companions can stand shoulder to shoulder as equals, who cares if he's gotta show off a bit?
Okay, that
This
was
episode of
very
Death Battle is sponsored by
fast-paced.
HelloFresh.
HelloFresh
That,
is
like-
America's #1 meal kit. We're
Okay, that
certainly
was- that
busy over here at
analysis
the Death
seemed
Battle
very
Labs, so HelloFresh's
fast-paced.
quick and easy meals and 15-minute meals are a
I imagine
godsend.
that they didn't
If
want
you
to go
want
over
farm fresh,
spoilers,
pre-portioned
because
ingredients
I
delivered
know
right
some
to your
major
doorstep,
shit happened
go
in
with
the
HelloFresh. You can
manga
make
or
home
whatever.
cooking easy, fun,
So-
and affordable.
Fall is here, so
It's
kickstart a new
interesting.
fall routine with HelloFresh.
A lot of
They'll do all the meal
abilities
planning and
and-
shopping and deliver straight to your door.
What's
A
really
lot
great
of
about saving
ability
time
stuff
cooking for
rather than
yourself and your
story.
family is that it gives you
And
more
then
time with
it
them.
defeats,
Easy
so I
to
thought
make
that was
breakfast,
interesting.
kid-approved lunches and snacks, and time-saving dinners.
Okay.
HelloFresh has what it takes to keep everyone, including you, satisfied.
Wiz and I can get so busy here, what with the calculations and the guys in spandex beating each other up, that it's easy to miss out on meals.
That's what we like so much about HelloFresh.
Yay,
It's
it's,
perfect for a busy lifestyle.
Go to HelloFresh.com/50deathbattle and use code
This
50deathbattle
music
for
sounds like it's in
50% off
the
plus
intro of Little
15%
Big
off for the
Planet.
next 2 months.
God, I love Little
And
Big
thanks
Planet.
again to HelloFresh for sponsoring our
Such a
show.
fun little game
HelloFresh,
franchise.
America's #1 meal kit.
All right, Makima.
Ah, what a beautiful day. The sun is shining, the birds are singing.
And a giant AK-47 carpet bombed the neighborhood. The sky rains blood.
does an
Millions are
AK-47
dead.
bomb
Dear
something?
God, Wiz, it's the end times. Run away!
Calm down, there's no reason to panic. It's just that in the world of Chainsaw Man, devils exist, and your fear makes them stronger. Never mind, panic.
Remember that spider you
Yay,
shrieked
panic.
at, or the last time you cut yourself dicing onions? Now the spider and knife devils are the monstrous products of your nightmares, and they
That
hate
is
you
an evil
specifically.
onion.
The fearsome gun devil
Who's
stood as
afraid
the
of
epitome
onions?
of terror and destruction, and was responsible for a countless loss of lives. But a group was formed to combat it and the other devils that plagued humanity, the Devil Hunters.
Live in Japan and get yourself a pesky zombie problem? It's time to call the 4th Division of the Public Safety Devil Extermination.
A government-funded devil hunter unit led by a stone-cold vixen, Makima.
She's dressed like Columbo with a blank stare and a sadistic
Yeah, I
streak.
can tell
She's
William
been in
wrote
the
that
game
in.
for a while and just found herself a new prize.
all-
The union
Always
of man and
Columbo.
pet devil dog, Denji, the Chainsaw Man. Upon meeting him, she gave him a choice: live under her as a human dog, or die by her hand as a devil.
Sounds sketch, but Denji's brain was set to teenage boy and Makima's hot. So in short order, Makima got a new pet.
Yeah.
Makima may seem terrifying at first, but she is a dog lover and a cinephile. Though you'd be ill-advised to mess with her.
Sure, for her position, you'd expect her to know how to defend herself. Martial arts here, swordplay
Yeah.
there, but devil hunters like Makima become real threats when they make contracts with devils. A classic Faustian bargain. Give something of yourself. The devil gives you power.
She can call death upon anyone she chooses through a complicated ritual, and even survive being shot through the head.
Because, as they say in the devil hunter world, you need your screws loose to live.
But she might have more than a few screws loose because, in actuality, Makima is a devil herself.
Gasp! There's no way this clearly evil character could be a villain in disguise.
The Japanese government has been keeping a close eye on Makima ever since she was born. Rightfully so. She isn't some F-tier scrub like the Bat or Leech Devils. She's the Control Devil, embodying humanity's collective fear of the oppressor. In a way, she's even more terrifying than the Gun Devil.
Makima can exert absolute mental control over any creature she views as inferior to her, which is basically everyone. People, animals, even other devils become puppets under her command. She can even hijack their senses to listen and see whatever she wants.
As a devil, Makima's far stronger, faster, and more durable than the average person.
Plus, her metabolism lets her slam down as many beers as she wants to. So, Makima, if you're into countlessly divorced alcoholic rednecks, you know who to call.
By drinking blood, she can heal her injuries. And her sense of smell is so potent that it can spot targets from over 300 miles away.
Not only can she control your mind, but your body too with telekinesis. She can mess up your internal organs or blow you away with finger guns. She doesn't shoot you with invisible bullets. She points at you and then a wound just happens out of nowhere. She controls all sorts of things with these ghostly chains that stab her victims. Once they're hooked, they're easier to control.
Makima has plenty of devils in her collection. There's the massive Fox Devil, the Future Devil for precognition, and a ton of devils that exist just to stab you.
But I'm definitely all about the blow shit up devil, the undead party devil, the flamethrower devil, and the unholy matrimony that's the angel devil, which will make you see God before you die.
After about the 20th time, seeing God gets kind of old. Anyway,
Same,
like other
boomstick.
devils, Makima can form contracts with people to give them power.
But unlike other devils, her control powers allow her to force people into contracts that exclusively benefit her.
Like when she forced Japan's prime minister into a contract that states, and I quote, any attack made on her will be changed into appropriate illnesses or accidents among Japanese citizens.
What?
The verbiage of Makima's contract is worded specifically so that she quickly heals from any damage that is perceived to be an attack, transferring said damage to some poor random citizen of Japan.
Oh man, imagine like taking a shit and Makima gets hit and whoops, guess you're wiping at the pearly gates.
With these abilities and contracts, Makima
interesting.
set out to create the world that she wanted. No more pain, no more war, no more bad movies. The world would be perfect. But
Why?
she needed the
Bad
Chainsaw
movies.
Devil to do so, who just so happened to be living as Denji's heart.
Yep, that cute doggo is actually the Chainsaw Devil. Ooh, talk about shitty luck, kid.
In the depths of hell, Makima watched in awe as the Chainsaw Devil literally ate devils and eradicated plagues from existence. Because of the Chainsaw Devil, in this world, concepts like nuclear bombs, HIV, and even Nazis do not exist.
He literally ate the concept of Nazis out of existence.
However, as Makima didn't see Denji or the
concepts?
Chainsaw Devil as beneath her,
What tastes
she
like?
could not directly control him. She needed to manipulate him. So she decided to build Denji up and then tear him down as cruelly as possible.
First, she murdered Denji's found family one by one.
Then she made Chainsaw Man into a public hero, stripping him of the power devils receive by being feared.
Oh, so she could control her precious Chainsaw Devil and make him press backspace on anything she didn't like.
Her telekinetic bangs shot the Chainsaw Devil out of orbit, and they stalemated the Darkness Devil, which embodies humanity's greatest fears.
Makima's stronger than devils like the Bomb Devil, who can easily blow up buildings, or the Typhoon Devil, which
Yes.
made city-spanning storms.
And while fighting the Gun
Okay.
Devil fragment, this large behemoth moved over 300 miles in a few seconds.
She was
I
pretty
think
much
that's
unbeatable,
really
though ultimate power can make it pretty lonely at the top.
Makima's quest may have been to make the world a better place through domination, but the truth she was never willing to admit to herself was that she really wanted to understand human emotion. After all, you can't control someone and love them at the same time.
Too bad she never quite found the answer she was looking for when the Chainsaw Man defeated her once and for all by cutting her to pieces, cooking her into a 7-course feast, and fucking ate her?
Believe it or not,
What?
the love Makima tried to understand was her undoing. Despite the hell she put him through, Denji still loved Makima in his own way. So the act of devouring her was its own act of love and did not count count as an attack, bypassing her immortality.
Completely batshit insane! That's Chainsaw Man for you. Who knows, Wiz? Eventually, the Control Devil will come back, though it won't be Makima.
While her path back to hell was paved with good intentions, in the world of devils, it's no surprise that Makima came so close to her ideal future.
Okay, that's fun.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by BetterHelp. Have you ever felt that your own brain is getting in your way? And I'm not just talking about maniacal super geniuses like myself. This can apply to anyone.
That feeling where you know what you should be doing, but you just can't do it and you don't know why.
Feels
Therapy can help you find out what's
so
holding you
far.
back, whether it be anxiety, self-doubt, or anything.
Okay,
Talking
yeah,
to
it
someone about
feels
your feelings
weird.
can definitely be tough, but it's definitely worth it.
It's
What's
mainly
great about it
focusing
too
on
is that it's entirely
abilities.
online. That's right, no long
I
commutes
guess
to a
that's kind of
therapist's
like
office.
the whole point
You can have a session
of
right from the comfort
this
of your
episode,
own
because
home.
it's their abilities.
It's definitely
that
not just for people dealing with
Yeah.
major trauma. Therapy can benefit you at any point in your life. So if you're thinking about starting therapy, consider giving BetterHelp a try. Visit
Okay,
BetterHelp.com/deathbattle today to get 10% off your first month.
Make your brain your friend with BetterHelp. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/deathbattle.
I don't know who wins. I'm not going to even bet on anything.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, a couple of rules for a unique fight like this one.
We'll be considering curses and devils to be comparable beings to
What?
avoid arbitrary terminology in their power systems that might make this fight incompatible. We will also consider Gojo and Makima citizens of the same Japan to balance it out.
It's time for a death battle!
Hold on. Since when were there fucking rules? What the fuck? Oh, hey, Alex. And Chosen Undead and Darth Vader.
Love this part. Could have been some flicks right about now.
And guts, high guts.
But gotta kill you instead. Can't just let a curse do as they please.
No talking during the movie.
First technique laps.
Okay.
Womp womp.
What the? This is...
Careful. I could have died, but that much won't matter to you soon.
Don't worry. I'm Satoru Gojo, the strongest.
Confident, strong, and idiotic. We'll be sure to write it on your tombstone.
Okay. This is fun.
Calm.
What the fuck? Okay. Ooh. Mega
I hope we
Man!
don't kill you too quickly.
That should be good, since you're so weak.
Bang. Bang! 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 Now, be a good boy and play dead.
Should I bark too? I'm getting really tired of your pets.
Whoa.
Domain expansion. Unlimited void. Throughout heaven and earth, I alone am the honored one.
Okay.
KO!
That was
Did you think that
sure.
place is offering discounted tickets or too soon?
Maybe?
I'll order online.
Gojo and Makima were complicated to compare. On the surface level, Gojo had
Okay.
a lot going for him.
It's no surprise, given that his
This episode
reputation in
felt
Jujutsu Kaisen is that of its pinnacle. At least it was.
First of all, it's unlikely Makima would see Gojo as inferior to her, in a similar way to how she saw Denji. So she wouldn't be able to immediately control Gojo.
Gojo's birth caused a giant shift in the world of curses. Plenty of people have recognized that after only seeing him once. Being better than everyone is literally Gojo's thing.
Okay.
Plus, Gojo automatically refreshes his brain with positive cursed energy 24/7. Even if Makima could control him, it wouldn't last very long.
Gojo was obviously stronger too. The best feat we can compare Makima to is the Typhoon Devil's Storms. But that's nothing compared to the meteor created by Jogo, who is
okay.
leagues below Gojo in strength.
However, considering she reacted to the Gun Devil fragment, Makima would actually be a bit faster, though she would need to be able to get past Limitless for her speed to matter.
Makima had more devils than you can shake a fin at, but most were rendered moot against Limitless. Knives, fire, bombs, zombies, it's all stuff Gojo's dealt with before, and with zero issues.
And Gojo could easily
Okay.
wipe out her demonic crowd with red and blue whenever he wanted to.
The future devil could clue her in on anything nasty coming her way, but that wouldn't last forever. Plus, with Gojo's 6 eyes and teleportation, she had zero opportunities to break away and set up her instant kill moves.
But Gojo would obviously lose if he couldn't permanently kill Makima. Six Eyes couldn't inform him of Makima's contract with the Prime Minister, and eventually one of Gojo's attacks could cause his death instead, even if it took a while.
And Makima did have a way past Limitless with her finger guns. Makima could land attacks directly on Gojo's body, meaning there's no projectile for Limitless to detect and infinitely slow down.
Though when they did land, Gojo's healing ensured that he repaired his body quickly.
On the flip side, Makima didn't have a counter to Gojo's domain expansion. Unlimited Void overloads its target with unlimited information. It's not really an attack.
You could call it an attack on the senses, but even if she could transfer it to other Japanese citizens, she still could not escape an infinite amount of information.
We can compare this to the Doll Devil, who was defeated by a technique similar to Unlimited Void.
Despite being able to transfer her mind across a large number of hosts, the Doll Devil was still trying to transfer infinite information across finite people. Even with all of Japan as mental meat shields, Makima would still be overwhelmed.
Okay.
Wait, doesn't that mean Gojo just unintentionally killed basically everyone in Japan?
Don't think about it. Regardless, Gojo is immune to his own unlimited void, so he was still unaffected.
Good for him. The moment Unlimited Void landed, Makima would be stuck, opening her up for a good old hollow purple.
Her contract isn't perfect. Makima only ever regenerated as long as there was some mass to come back from.
But hollow purple disintegrates anything it touches to zero.
Okay.
Literally. There's no way she was regenerating from that.
Sure, control as a concept will always exist, but a reincarnation of the Control Devil isn't Makima. This was one of the craziest fights we've ever had. However, with Gojo's raw power, broken counters, and unbelievably busted Limitless, Makima lost control over this fight.
Makima thought she had Gojo by the ball and chain, but in the end, she was left hollow.
The winner is
Okay.
Satoru Gojo.
Okay. That's okay.
Thanks for
that
watching.
felt
And hey,
really
are you a Death
weird,
Battle member? We've got a
but
ballot going on right now where
that's
members
fine.
get to choose a
Let's
matchup
see
for the next
what
season. So click that join button and jump into our Champions
Next
Discord.
time is Scooby and Scooby Doo versus Happy Scourge. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Okay, that was. 'Twas an interesting episode. How long was the fight? Because it felt really short. The episode felt really weird. Okay.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp and HelloFresh.
Minutes? I see.
It's time for a death battle!
Okay, so how long? Okay, so 1540. Let's go 1540. I see. This episode felt really weird. Let us ignore the fact that there were rules for a moment.
Love
Like,
this part.
what the fuck?
Could have been some flicks right about now.
Like, I know there's like general rules, but they never had to
But
specify.
gotta kill you
rules.
instead. Can't just let a curse do as they please.
Anyway, okay. After you watch the fact that
No talking during the movie.
First technique lapse. Womp womp.
Careful. I could have died, but that much won't matter to you soon.
Don't worry. I'm Satoru Gojo, the strongest.
Confident, strong, and idiotic. We'll be sure to write it on your tombstone.
that was a fun scene. She just disappears with the chains.
Calm. I hope we don't kill you too quickly.
That should be good, since you're so weak.
Bang. Bang! Bang!
Okay, I shall say, I saw this.
Bang!
I was not nervous. It's definitely a lead up
Now,
to a finale.
be a good boy and play dead.
Should I bark too? I'm getting really tired of your pets. Domain expansion. Unlimited void. Throughout heaven and earth, I alone am the honored one.
Okay, so right a little over 3 minutes. Okay. Okay, that was a good episode. Don't hi CC. There's a cat meowing. Well, not purr. It's purring. It's wanting love. I am going to go now and love on the be pet cat. Hi cat. You're weird. I'm gonna go now. That's the end of this reaction. The next time. Yeah, okay. This season just doesn't feel real, if that makes sense.